are heading to the NHL playoffs. What do we have? We have Tampa going up against Florida. Florida missing on Gabe Vilardi, who was a huge part of their offense, so Tampa has a little bit of assistance there. They only have a couple of smaller injuries. Ottawa will face Buffalo. And Buffalo, Isaac Grossen is out, 20-goal guy. And Devon Taves stays out. And a bunch of smaller injuries to both teams. Columbus will go against Detroit. Alex DeBrincat missing from Detroit, so that's a big piece missing right there. Columbus more or less healthy. They do have a small injury to Zach Werenski. Nothing too bad, I guess. Carolina, Washington will be the final series on the East. No big injuries. Lafreniere there for the first year. He's kind of stuck as a 50-point winger. So, in the Western Conference, Vancouver goes against Winnipeg. Winnipeg missing out on Cole Perfetti, who will be out for the year, and Ryan Pulock, same thing. So Winnipeg definitely got the short end of the stick there with injuries. LA will face Edmonton. Only minor injuries. Minnesota and Seattle. Again, only minor injuries. And Dallas against Colorado. Absolutely no injuries to anyone. It's going to be the playoffs. Stats, so league stats. Rantanen wins the Artros with 125, followed by Bedard at 121. And the other guys to break the 100-point mark, Capriccio 110, McDavid 108, and Draisaitl 101. We have a couple of guys there close by. Reinhardt makes 98, Peterka as well, Caulfield 97, Kucherov 93. Some younger guys, Celebrini got 88. And Rossi's there, Seagrass. Imagine Seagrass being an 80-point man. The goals, Bedard with 75, obviously the winner. Rantanen 58. Reinhardt 54, Draisaitl 52. And then a couple of 40-goal guys. Celebrini with 42. Rossi hits 36. Oh, Cole Iserman. 35 goals in his first year in Vegas after the Islanders got rid of him. Good job right there. Jagger Fergus for Dallas, coming to his own. Really pushing those goal and point stats. As far as defenders go, we have Quinn Hughes, 87. Cale Makar, 80 points. Then it starts trailing off. Evan Bouchard, 73. Dahlin, 72. And then we have Levshunov there with 65. As far as D-man goals, Colton Parayko, 24 goals. Bouchard and Makar, 20 each. Dahlin, Parekh, 19. And it trails off afterwards. And then check the goalies here. 50 games minimum. Thank you. That's almost all the starters. So Chet Greaves, 57 games played for Columbus. Finishes with 922 saves percentage, which is kinda insane. And our guy Drew Commesso, right there at the bottom, the only starter in the end who never made it to .900. Yeah, so yeah, there is a reason why we were 2 points out of the playoffs. Yeah, Georgiev, Veimelkas there, Wall, Ersson, Ullmark, Vasilevsky. And all the other guys. We might be shopping for a goalie this offseason. I mean, I'm not afraid to bring Ullmark, not Ullmark, what the hell's his name? Stuart Skinner. I mean, we all know how he is in real life. Maybe in the game he could actually win a playoff run. Yeah, shutouts. 9 for Georgiev. Comesso with a decent 6 shutouts there. Yeah, definitely. Poor goaltending is what killed us this year. And it wasn't even a bad season. I don't even know. I don't even know what happened. I should be in the playoffs. But I'm not. Instead, I'm here eating some stupid Swedish chocolate and trying to figure out what went wrong. Oh, just a mess, so. Okay. You're out. You play. I think we need to draft a goalie as well. Probably. We'll see. What I would like to do, even before the playoffs start, if Comesso is cheap and wants like a 2-year deal, he would be a backup. 3 years at 1.8. Okay, so that is backup money. I can get on board with that, but only for 2 years. About 1.6 for 2 years. We still get a raise. And he's not coming down too much. Probably need to pay him like 2 million a year if I want him on a 2-year deal. I'm gonna try 1.9. Nope. And he really wants that 3rd year though. And I'm not giving him any no-trade thingies, so how about 1.743? Okay, so Comesso will be our backup. And then we'll see what we do with everyone else. Because Comesso is the only reason we were even in contention for playoffs there. I think he's deserved an extension. Which he has now signed. And a reasonable price as well. I can't check what Söderblom wants. He probably wants like 5 million or some shit. He wants 8.2. No. Yeah. Söderblom can definitely walk. No one's gonna pay him 8 mil. So, first round of the playoffs is underway. Can bring Nolan Allen back. Can get more back as well. In the playoffs, we don't have a roster limit now, so they can just hang. Oh, Frankie, my Frankie. That does suck. That does give Lodis a spot on the first line, though. Silver lining. Ooh. Travis Konechny. Ruptured disc in his back. Will miss about 8 months, so Seattle is out of a superstar right there. Yep. He is their best player. Wasn't it Konechny? They made that stupid deal. Yeah. They gave up Shane Wright and a first round pick for Konechny, who now gets absolutely killed in the first round. Ooh. NCAA tournament. Scouting report. Nothing super awesome. Anyway, no. Oskar Komarov. That must be Leo Komarov's son. With all those nationalities. Mo is almost back. Any sweeps? No. How about now? Dallas does sweep Colorado. I did get a glimpse of that. A lot of series coming to an end here. Almost done with the first round. A couple of game 6s coming there. Game 7 with Vancouver and Winnipeg. And that's the only game 7. Okay. And Vancouver takes that. Okay. Good stuff. So Tampa beats Florida in 5. Buffalo, Ottawa. Actually, it's just Mark. Read all the messages. Check the standings. So Vancouver, the reigning champion, takes Winnipeg out in 7. Edmonton takes care of the Kings in 5. Seattle oh, no, I was reading that wrong. Seattle loses Konechny and the Wild take them out in 6, and Dallas sweeps Colorado. In the East, Tampa takes out Florida in 5. Buffalo takes Ottawa in 6. Columbus takes Detroit in 5. And the Caps take out Carolina in 6. So now, Tampa goes against Buffalo. Only minor injuries around there. Columbus and Washington, no big injuries either. Vancouver, they did get Elias Pettersson back in time for the playoffs, didn't they? Okay. Yeah, he's going. And no injuries anywhere. Barbashev out for Dallas, so he got injured on the first round, but does not seem like a massive part of Dallas team. I mean, he is good, but hasn't been producing, at least in the regular season. Okay, so round 2. On the way. Are the Worlds here yet? Gotta keep track of this as well. They start on May 10th. Okay. A little bit later than usual, I think, yeah. Vancouver and Buffalo take the first games of their series. Washington and Minnesota as well. Just keep on going, keep on going. We have our SHL report. Oh, Jesper Bokvist has gone to Sweden. A lot of older guys there. Not exactly a surprise. Pontus Hedlund, the most interesting guy. It's a offensive defenseman. Not really interested. Okay. Tampa and Vancouver lead their series 2-1. Cole Chandler having fun in the AHL. Washington leads 2-1. Minnesota has a 3-0 lead in their series. Tampa and Vancouver lead 3-1. Minnesota gets one back, Dallas gets one back from Minnesota. They almost got swept there after sweeping Colorado themselves. Stop selling jerseys, don't care. And development reports is what I am interested in. And things are looking up and up. Gustav Rondell, yeah. Will Shields gets a point, good. Rather Kylie's kind of Cole Chandlering his way. Here. Suddenly getting better and better all the time. And Heinzen actually PPG in the OHL. Not bad. Not bad at all. Budget, we keep on scouting at full strength. And why not scout the Wells? Tampa and Vancouver just won their series. I got a little glimpse there. Who are we nominating for the Hockey Hall of Fame? Eric Stahl or Alex Kovalev? Well, Kovalev played earlier, so I'm gonna nominate him. Washington, I believe Washington series is the only one still going. They are going Game 7 there. Chuck Pridham gets a fractured fibula, so that's another injury to our organization this year. Columbus knocks out Washington Capitals. So Tampa defeats Buffalo in 5, and Columbus knocks out Washington. Washington had 2 chances to take it home. Turns out Columbus is the stronger one. Vancouver deals with Edmonton in 5 games, and Minnesota, same with Dallas in 5. So, Eastern Conference Finals, Tampa against Columbus. Jesus Christ, isn't Tampa an old team? They went 56-19 on the year. Wow. Columbus, not so great. Still a playoff team, unlike the Blackhawks. Tampa, absolutely clean bill of health, while Columbus has a little bit of an issue here with smaller injuries. And the Western Conference Finals, Vancouver against Minnesota. Spacek out for Mini. Oh, that's actually a big piece of their defense, it would seem. While they also have Fisher and Spurgeon. Slightly hurt. Vancouver completely healthy, so the reigning champs do have a little bit of an edge there. Liiga report. Loiva Keskinen. He's old. He is scoring in Liiga though. Might be an AHLer if we need one. Probably won't remember him being there, but still. Tampa takes 1-0 lead in East. Vancouver 1-0 in the West. The East is tied. Vancouver 2-0 over Minnesota. Tampa takes 2-1 lead. Minnesota gets one back. Go, Inspector Gadget. Tampa up 3-1, same with Vancouver. Looks like a Vancouver-Tampa final here. Yep, Tampa Bay is in the finals as is the Canucks. Both deal with the opposition in 5 games. Have a crap load of stuff. The World's just kicked off as well. So Vancouver and Tampa. Oh, Vancouver. Good news. Kucherov has been injured and he will be out for the whole series. Smaller injuries all around. Vancouver, Romani, Lekkerimäki and Besser all get a little knock on them. That is a huge deal. Kucherov missing out on the finals altogether. Now the question is, who was the let's see, NHL history. It was Vancouver Tampa last year as well. Okay, I was right about that. So will Vancouver deal with Tampa again, which is quite a bit of a chance of that with Kucherov's injury, or can Tampa actually fight back this time? We will see. Vancouver takes game 1. I believe they are the home team. And oh, hold on. Game 2, Vancouver takes that as well. They are on their way to repeat. Game 3, time for Tampa to fight back if they to have even a smell of the cup. They do. They get a 2-1 win and get at least on the board in the finals again. 3-1 Vancouver. They have the series right where they want it. Quinn Hughes slightly banged up. I believe that is a playable injury though. Will the Canucks repeat after what I believe is also a President's winning year? Yep. Hey, would you look at that? The best 2 teams made it to the finals. That never happens. Will the Canucks repeat? Yes, they will. The Canucks are back-to-back champions. And again, they were down. Oh no, that was one lost. Yeah, they went toe-to-toe with Winnipeg in round 1. And then just dealt with all the other teams in 5 games. And that is that. Jesus. How are they such a powerhouse? I want to see their team. Well, they have Jackson Stauber and Kevin Lankinen. On defense, Marcus Pettersson, Tom Willander, that's a young 2-way guy. They have Travis Sanheim and Quinn Hughes. Jonas Brodin, they have Jacob Gevin and Kirill Kudryavtsev. So they don't really have... Well, Quinn Hughes is a huge star. But and then they have just good NHL defenders right across the board. Kind of same with all of the team. They don't rely on superstar power, but they have just good players all around. Dickinson, Josh Bloom, Jackson Kuntz, Jake DeBrusk, Drew O'Connor on the left side. Have Riley Patterson. It's a second-year NHLer. They still have Kopitar there. And Cole Reshney. And that's another young gun. Another second-year youngster. And Elias Pettersson, obviously. They have Aatu Räty there. Doodling around. And Romani, Lekkerimäki, Besser, and Nicholas Addy. Let's see their playoff stats, shall we? Maybe Besser did better than last year. Maybe he didn't. Where is he? Oh, there he is. 7 goals, 10 points, 10 assists, 17 points. A lot better than the 2 points he had last year. Pettersson or Hughes both have a claim to Conn Smythe. Lekkerimäki maybe. He missed a couple of games. But yeah, what about the whole playoff scoring? Stats, playoffs. Yeah, Gensel, Pettersson and Hughes up there. Kaprizov did well. Oh, look at that. Vancouver, Cole Reshney, 21 years old and 20 points in the playoffs straight out of the gate. Not bad at all. Matt Duchene was still doing things for Tampa. And that's about it. Dylan Strome, who Washington signed long term. Seems to be a playoff performer as well. So good for them. Let's see, some free agents on the way. Brady Tkachuk. Another 2 years in Ottawa. Is that expensive by any chance? No, not really. Only 7.45 in cap hit for Brady Tkachuk. We have a small trade. Ryan Ufko has been traded to Montreal for that second round. So Montreal traded a lot of players away for second rounders, and I believe they've probably used most, if not all of them, to get like 25 and under, about 3-star prospects. All across the board now. Which, to be fair, getting 3-star players for a second rounder is a good deal. But now we are... Oh, almost forgot. Worlds. Worlds. What happened in the Worlds? Sweden knocked out Switzerland, Finland knocked out Russia, Slovakia kicked out Germany, Canada, USA. Oh, Canada, USA in the first round, really? No, would you look at that? Then Sweden defeats Finland and Canada knocks out Slovakia. It's going to be Sweden, Canada for the gold, Slovakia, Finland for the bronze. Do we have a lot of people playing there? No. Only Lundestrom. How is it possible that Bedard is not good enough for Team Canada even in the Worlds? Are you serious? Yeah, maybe he is when Crosby retires. Sam Bennett is there. Oh yeah, we sent him to Lugano, so... Did they play Stuart Skinner in the end at all? No. They got another half-star Swiss goalie. Okay. So we need to start thinking about the extensions here. So Fagemu's not coming back. Lupin. And Lodis for sure. How old are you guys? 22, so 3 years for you. Lupin, 25 already. So Lodis, 3 years at what you want. You want 4 years? Well, you're not getting 4 years. And unfortunately, you are worth the 4 million you are asking for. How about 3 at 3.75? Where do you stand with that? He wants a few more years. I mean, if he wants term... He's already proven to be an NHL player, right? He might just get even better with playing Bedard next year with Nazar being out. What are we thinking here? Says offer is a bit low, but he's not whining about it being 8 years. If I can sign someone like this for like 5 mil or under, especially without any no trade clauses or anything, or no movement. He sticks to that 4 years now. Now let's just pump this up, right? 4.75 with a no trade. He didn't move at all. Thing is, I don't want to give him 4 years because that would make him UFA straight away. I can do 3 years. I'm not gonna pay you that much then. 3 years at 4 mil. Damn it, now he's getting all angry. Gotta pump it up properly. Even angrier. He doesn't want to give up that 4th year, does he? Final offer. I want an extra year at least then. 4.6. Man, he started to get a little angry there. Söderblom can walk. Who was the other guy? That was Lodis, so... Lupin. Like 1 year maybe? How is our center depth? We have Dagenstein. Doesn't really count. Boiver. Yeah. And we have Ryan Green as well. He's 24 though. Yeah, like Boivert might be the guy to replace Lupin soon. That's not like a 1 year deal though. Needs to get... Well, he doesn't need to get much better, but slightly better at least. Can do like 2 years. See what he asks for at least. He wants 3.2 for 3 years. Not terrible for a third liner. I can give him 3, but probably trade him after 2. See what if he wants a 2-year deal. What was he asking? 3.2? An extra $0.5 mil if you take a 2-year deal. Nope. 3.85. Just because we can't afford that kind of a deal. Let's see. Holmberg is out. Misiak needs a deal. A 2-year, probably one way. Just straight out. So I can keep him as an extra forward at least. So I don't need to send him down. And Gayan. Yes, I think... I've been waiting for him to get good enough to play in the NHL, but... What's 2 years? You know... Yeah, if Camesso is a starter, he might be the backup. How long did we tie Camesso down for? 3 years. That would save money elsewhere, right? Who knows how good he is? So if you want 3 years, I can do 3 years and a one-way deal. Yes, if you do like 1.25 for 3 one-way deal, it's still not too bad if we get a goalie from like free agency or through trade. Although if you want to do like a two-way deal, that's even better. Yeah, okay, cool. Very good, very good. I think that's all the extensions we need to worry about right now. And we have to see that we sign everyone we need to sign before the signing deadline thing. Everyone has signed their extensions. Ottinger on the trade block. Speaking of goalies, 29 years old, 5 stars. Well, they probably want Bedard in exchange. And that's not a terrible contract, like 8 mil cap hit. And we are there on the his exemption list. They don't want to do anything. You hold on to the 3 mil. We give you a goalie. Rochero or... yeah, give you a proper goalie. Sort of proper. Any promising players here? We give you a promising center. What do you even need? No real weakness, okay. You see, this would be... yeah, we'd need to give up 2 firsts. Do 2 good prospects. But we would get Ottinger for 6 years at 5 mil? Huh. He's 29. He's gonna start getting worse. Oh, hell no. Let's get out of here before I actually talk myself into doing that trade. I mean, it's not a bad price, though. Nathan Laguerre has gone to Minnesota here. We got a little trade going on. And Ryan Hartman going back to New Jersey. A little bit of trade action. Is it like June 30th? We gotta sign a couple of guys. Oh, only one guy, okay. Cole Emerton. Are we in the signing? No. Starts on 23rd. Let's get there. Let's get there first. Also, wanna double check again. Fagemo will walk. Söderblom can walk. Holmberg can walk. Everyone else is signed. Cool. So we don't need to do any more extensions. We are good. Ullmark on the block. He's 34 already. Still playing good though. I'm playing a whole lot. 70 games last year. Does anyone play 70 games anymore these days? Not really. Select up to 2 players. We're gonna pick Bergeron and Osgood out of these 5. Just that mean Fleury and what's his face? Pavelski will be in. Hopefully. Memorial Cup scouting report. Gonna go into it. We'll see what we need when we hit the draft. Zach Hyman thinking about retiring at the age of 36. Minnesota receiving offers for Sammy Walker. Are you sure? 2 years in the AHL and doing absolutely nothing. Okay. Like that's gonna happen. And we have a trade. Utah and Montreal. Jordan Gavin has now gone to Montreal for a first-round pick. That's not a terrible trade. Just that first rounder will not get a better player. They just kind of took a shortcut to an NHL ready center. Are people actually trading away their prospects? Can I see? Filter, give me everyone under 26. Huh. And who would want any one of these guys? You know. NHL awards, come on, hardware. Everything to Bedard, please and thank you. Ted Lindsay goes to Connor McDavid, so... Connor? What? Come on. Players don't know anything. Art Ross to Rantanen, Richard to Bedard, Lady Bing, Cole Caulfield, Masterton to Brandon Montour, Mark Messier Leadership Award, now a Montreal Canadian, Jordan Gavin. Wait, wasn't he? Yeah. He was the guy who they just traded. And Jennings goes to Kevin Lankinen of the Canucks. So, Hart Trophy to McDavid again. How is it possible? Just look at what Bedard did, look at what Rantanen did, and now they give it to McDavid, who was neck to neck in scoring with Draisaitl. Come on. Conn Smythe to Quinn Hughes. So that's 2 times in a row a Vancouver defenseman gets the Conn Smythe. Calder Trophy goes to Marek Vanacker. So we bring another Calder home. I should have made this playthrough all about Calder trophies. I think we have like 3 of them now in 4 years. Just no Stanley Cups. Norris Trophy, Quinn Hughes. So Cale Makar's reign comes to an end. Selke to Will Kyle of the Avalanche. Vezina to Georgiev of the San Jose Sharks. And Executive of the Year, Kyle Davidson of Vancouver. And Coach of the Year, Nolan Baumgartner of the Canucks as well. Stuff. Connor Bedard is the second team All-Star. Apparently Connor McDavid was somehow better. Screw Connor. So we have the better Connor anyway. All rookie team. Drew Comesso and Vanacker, Lupin, Ladis. We are the future for sure. And then blah 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 blah. We are coming up to the off-season signing window here. Well, we have a trade. Pittsburgh trades Michel Mil... What the shit is that? Michel Milosrdny. Okay. For a first-round pick. Ooh, Nashville got fleeced. For sure. Probably not a bad player, but definitely not a first-rounder either. Good job, Penguins, on that one. We are officially in the signing window now. Colorado trying to move Nechas. A bunch of free agents coming around again. Do we want to sign Emerson? Good shot blocker, cannot play defense though. It's a good two-way. Not exactly. But we are pretty low on defenders. I think it's around 6 pick. I'm gonna just release Emerson. I will sign Amico though. And I'm gonna sign Rue. I want to see this guy succeed. Show Emerson how it's done. What else do we need? Holbertson, already 2.5 star. Kind of maxed out after a year in college. Yeah. Send him a deal. Casta, get him in. And Stenbury as well. That's all we need right now. We saw that. We have negotiation updates. Pittsburgh trying to trade Carlson, who is 38 years old. Still had 50 points though. And the Jets are trying to move Demko. It's not a... Oh, he was playing in the AHL all year. Okay. Who is this? New Jersey looking to move Markström. And Buffalo looking to move Luukkonen. So there's definitely a goalie market this time around. So Stenbury, Kevin Rue. He's signed. Just keep on going until the last day. So Casta signs a deal for us. Holbertson signed. Trade between Utah. Trey Wilkie has been traded to Philly. Holbertson wants a number. Here you go. Some prospects have been signed. Anyone big? Panthers have signed Joe Iginla. And nothing. Amico has signed with us. Detroit looking to unload the 40-year-old Brad Marchand, who had 2 goals last year. And Chari is on his way out of St. Louis, and he's been playing there for a while. Only in the AHL, though, not surprising. Henry Thrun has been traded from San Jose to Buffalo. Look at that. Win percent of 600 or better. And we didn't make the playoffs. That sucks so bad. Get that training up there. And even more stuff happening. We have our scouts and such. Sign everyone who wants to sign for the max length.